Hey, I'm your host, Matt Morgan, and you are listening to Soapbox Daily. Thank you for tuning in for episode 22. And today we are discussing, ever meet that complete stranger that was just nice? How you doing today? I was thinking about this, and I'm like, we do all these shows on topics. And, topics and everything else that come to mind and things we want to talk about and question, to try to get some answers to and to make some change. But I think today we need to stop and recognize those nice people that are out there. There are nice people that are out there, and we just need to take a moment to just say, hey, we realize the world's not all crazy. We realize that the world's not all completely filled with psychopaths and toxic people and morons. We understand that. There is a large majority of people out there that are decent, genuine, kind, caring folks because, you got to be the change the world needs. And as always, hey, how is your integrity today? Because that's all important. And those kind people, those nice people you meet, their integrity's in check. They're genuine, they're good people. You got to embrace that. So today we're going to recognize that. Before we get started on that, hey, please check out getoffmysoapbox.com for more information on this show of Soapbox Daily, as well as our long format show of Get Off My Soapbox podcast. So let's get into today's show. Now, this is just a recent experience I've had, which is always nice to see, especially when it comes around once in a while. I was just out yesterday running a whole bunch of errands, and I was doing what I need to do. I had an appointment in the morning. I had to tend to, I think I had a dentist appointment. From there, I had to go do some blood work. But then, my better half is like, can you get some stuff over at Costco? I'm like, sure, not a problem. I'll go get some stuff at Costco. Usual, it's pretty busy for a Monday, but I went over there, and just out of the blue, some senior came up to me and asked me for some help, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely. How can I help you? Because I look approachable. I try to make myself approachable for the most part, that people could recognize that, hey, I got a friendly face. You can come to me for help. You can come to me and talk to me. It's all good. So that was my day. Actually, I had a couple seniors ask me for help. And you know what? You should help seniors because they've already done their time. They're at the point that they're in their life that they could use a helping hand from some of the younger folks. So reach out and help out a senior when you can. Don't exploit them, which I see some people doing. That's just wrong. They've lived through some hard times that have got us to where we are now. Thank them, if anything, and help them out. So my day went on, and I was just browsing and everything else, and I actually came across this one product I wasn't sure about. And it looked like the Costco person was actually going to be removing it and taking it away, and I hadn't made up my mind yet. And I said, hey, you're not taking that away, are you? Oh, no. They said, I'm just adjusting it. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I said, I'm just debating between this one and this one. And they gave me some inside information. They're like, hey, just so you know, this one is going to be removed soon and going away for a while. We're not sure when it's going to be back. And I'm like, really? That is when the conversation had started. And just a genuine person. And I'm not going to call out names and everything else. We're just going to call him Norm for now. I don't want to put anybody out there or whatever. So we just started talking, and I embraced the moment. If you ever have a moment like that where you can start talking to somebody and they seem receptive to talking to you, embrace the moment. Talk to this person. It doesn't mean you have to exchange numbers. It doesn't mean you have to, make plans or whatever, but just take the time to interact with somebody you've never had a chance to talk to before and share a bit of yourself. And they share with you. Enjoy that moment because it's important. We need to communicate more. We need to embrace the kindness more. We need to embrace getting to know each other more. It's amazing. You can live in a neighborhood and not know any of your neighbors and live there for like 20 years. But open up the dialogue. Meet these nice people. Put yourself out there. Say hello to complete strangers. I do. Say hello to complete strangers. Not everybody is a psychopath. Not everybody is nasty and toxic and everything else. A good majority of people are good. Reach out. Talk. We need to communicate more, people. I know there's 8 billion of us, but we need to communicate more, and we need to open up lines of communication. We'd be surprised how each of us is so similar, and each of us goes through the same thoughts and same fears and same concerns. Believe it or not, if we all talk, we'll get further along. So hey, make nice, be the change the world needs. Oh, that's about it. I just wanted to mention something on that. Somebody near and dear to me mentioned that, hey, you should recognize people like that. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do that. So here's my recognition to all those great, kind people out there. Hey, there's no reason you can't keep your integrity in check and be the change the world needs. Be kind to people, be nice to people, smile and say hello to people that you're passing. I know it's a weird concept and people might find a little off-putting at first, but we all need to communicate more. We can all get along. We can all have what we want. We just have to put a little effort into it. All right, I'm going to wrap this up for today. Hey, happy Tuesday. I hope everybody's day goes great moving forward. And also, please check out getoffmysoapbox.com for more information on this show and, of course, our long format show. And lastly, hey, keep your integrity in check. Hope you have a great day. Thank you again for listening. Always a pleasure having you here. I'm your host, Mad Morgan, and I will see you tomorrow.